what I usually like to do with it, I usually like blanch it off in water for like a minute or two. Not very long, so it's still nice, bright and green and vibrant. I get a pan on, and I usually chuck it into a pan with a little bit of yellow lemon juice. And if you're feeling a bit cheeky, just a little knob of butter in there as well. Toss it through that, and then serve it with maybe some fish or some salmon, some very nice light kind of foods. Or yeah, you could wrap it up in bacon, and you could roast it off, but I don't like really roasting it as such, because I don't want to lose the flavour as such. I usually like pre-boiling it for a minute and then just searing it off in the pan to get some colour on it with a little bit of lemon juice. I mean, you can do it without the butter as well, so entirely up to you, whichever's easiest for you guys. It's all good in the hood. Most Americans do huge Christmas. No, oh, do they? I don't know, because when I went over to America, I suppose. Oh my God, what's going on?
Into your life.
Shroom, that beautiful 5 months. Thank you so much, my friend.
Haven't been around much lately because classes mean I should be asleep at this hour. Happy I caught the stream. #break the chef.
Love it. Thank you so much for the 5 months resub. I know you haven't been around, or you've got very busy afternoons or evenings, or whichever. I know this time might not be adequate for you guys, but no, I really appreciate you being here. And no, I totally understand if you got studies or anything. That's absolutely fine, honestly. It's not a problem, but thank you so much for the dedication and support. Honestly, it really does mean a lot to me, and thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. It's nice to see you today. Do you know what I mean? So even if you're not around much, just popping in to say hello, I appreciate that, regardless if you're here every day or not. But it's lovely to see you, and thank you again for the support. If we can get some love, hype, and chatting in channel for Zroom, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much again, my friend. Rather safe than sorry. Last child to go, and then I'm going to go nuts on sushi and all the red meats. That's fair enough. But honestly, lots of positivity, and I hope everything all goes fine with you. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. I couldn't imagine not eating red meat. I'd lose my mind. I'm happy to be here. It's lovely to have you here, Shroom. Thank you so much. As I said, thank you again. And you're one of the few streamers who says my name right. Yes. Even though my pronunciations are pretty shockingly crap half the time, I'm glad I got it right. I missed pate when I was pregnant. Love me some pate. Pate on toast. I haven't had pate on toast for a long time. I do like pate on toast. Very delicious. Either a little bit of duck liver pate, or you can get all sorts of chicken liver pate. I do like pate, but it's not the healthiest, but it's nice to have now and again. That's a very Christmassy item for me. I find it Christmassy, but you guys might find it different. Some of my family makes Christmas cookies, and they exchange dozens of cookies with each other. Oh, that's really nice, Brown Car. That sounds like a great idea. Doing some Christmas cookies. Maybe we'll be doing some kind of Christmas, like gingerbreads, probably. I don't know. I got lots of little cool things we're going to do. We're going to do little things every day. Do you know what I mean? So maybe one day we'll just make Christmas gingerbread cookies. Next day we'll make some mince pies. So it's not going to be formally. I'm not going to be doing I probably will do. I don't know. I haven't really planned it out as such, but I want to do some cool little Christmas things, like little events, little things we can do. So I got a few ideas going around in my head at the moment. So I'm just getting some more ideas from you guys. So help push me forward with that. But the earlier morning stream is because I can watch a little bit before work. Awesome. Yeah, it's lovely having here as well. It's lovely having all of you here, guys. It's honestly appreciate it. Everyone calls me Z-Room. No, Shroom. Shroom. I can see why, but I don't know. I just say it how it is most of the times. But yeah, my pronunciations are usually pretty bad. Has to be little triangles, little Christmas trees. Good morning, Chef Cinder. Good morning, my friend. How are things with you? All kinds of cookies. Oh, it certainly is. Gingerbread house chef, do it. We could. And then seal it up with a little bit of ice in. Let it set. I remember we used, oh god, what was the name of it? I did it in college, it was a long time ago, but we made this, what's it called? I can't remember the name of it. It was a set in sugar, and you could make like models and stuff out of it, and we made like a little chocolate box out of it. God, I can't think of the name of it. But yeah, we were doing that. I suppose you could do it in that way. But I'm not going to do anything over elaborated, but maybe we could do a gingerbread house. Who knows? Lovely. Oh yes, certainly is lovely. Make cooking utensils out of gingerbread. just don't try and fetch anything with when you're blanching vegetables. Don't put them in water, otherwise end up with a broken utensils. I was lucky. Lord was born on the 18th of December. Captain is a June baby. The princess was the end of January, so my first Christmas without pate on toast was Christmas breakfast. Oh, there you go. It wasn't so bad then. Chef lives in a gingerbread house. Do I? The magical gingerbread house. Why not? One of my friends in Colorado bakes a dozen of kinds of cookies for Christmas. Awesome. I'll keep nagging you to try Austrian dishes and sweet chef. Oh yeah, totally lazy. There's a few dishes I have seen which I want to do like you got the way you guys do it, so that's why I'm saving it for a day. But yeah, no, please keep nagging me because I'll usually forget more than likely. No pate on toast. Toast has to be a little triangles. Oh, okay, I'm with you now. You can still do little Christmas tree triangles. Toast points. Things taste better when you cut bread diagonally. Yeah, I think very old-fashioned way that they used to have toast is Melba toast. So you can be like, maybe some of you don't know it, or you're like looking at me like, what the hell is Melba toast, chef? So basically, say you got yourself a slice of bread, right, on this board. So you got yourself a slice of bread. Cut the crusts off, right, and then you put your hand on it, and then you want to cut it in half. So you got two pieces of bread. So the slice of bread is in half, and you flip it over, and then you rub it on your board, so it's all nice and smooth, and you've taken off the excess bread that's on the slice. You cut it into triangles, put it onto a tray, put them through the oven, and they crisp up. So that's how you make delicious Melba toast. And you rub it on the board is to help it actually curl up. So when you do rub it on the board, that's what causes the bread to actually, or the crisps to curl up into little Melba toasts. Well, not yeah, it's a very old-fashioned thing, Melba toast for sure, kidder. I haven't had it in for years either. That enchiladas. Oh, the enchiladas. This is what me and my roommate made last night. Awesome. Let's have a look. What we got? What have we got, guys? Oh, wowzers. Is that enchiladas? Is that why you were saying enchiladas? It looks very tasty. Yes, they are. Oh, wow. Looks very, very tasty, Dark Athena. That looks fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. There we go. Very, very tasty. Let me flick this back on. So, Melba toast. Melba is a tiny toast. They sell little toast in packets here. Okay, so you can pre-buy it then. I've never made Melba toast. I thought you could only buy it. No, you can make it. It's very, very simple. Very straightforward. It's nothing complex. Maybe I'll do some Melba toast with some pate or something for Christmas, possibly. Okay, thanks, chef. We'll try it. Awesome. If you call someone lazy, do you mean me or World Destroyer? This is a very good point. But I usually call lazy... I do call lazy sometimes, but most of the time I call him a fun guy. So, lazy fun guy. That was thumbs up, nagging chef. I know, one day, if I find more lazies. Does anybody like Vegemite? I have Marmite. I love Marmite. But I don't think I've ever really tried Vegemite. I'm guessing it's pretty much near enough the same. Slightly different in taste, so I guess I'd like it. So, yeah, thumbs up from me. Right, I'm going to drop this in. 10 to 12 minutes, these baby carrots are not going to take long. The asparagus are not going to take long at all. They're going to take about 2 minutes. These I'm going to put in for 5 minutes. The little baby broccolis. The little baby sweet corn, sorry. So we're going to get them dropped in very, very shortly as well. I've never had it. No, it's usually... I usually have Marmite on toast some of the times. But if it is like Marmite, which I think it is, oh, that flavour smells absolutely fantastic. I like it on toast. It's really, really nice. With a little bit of butter, but I don't have it very, very often. I have it only like now and again. Right, so we need to get these soba noodles cooked off as well. So what we're going to do is fill this up with water. Let's get a pan on. Bring it up to the boil. I also wanted a bit of cheeky seaweed to go with this, but I don't know, honestly don't know where the packet is that I've bought. I think it's upstairs in the box. So if you guys do want to see a little bit of seaweed with it, I can always go rummaging in the box upstairs to try and find it. Would you guys like some seaweed on this dish or not? Yes or no? That is the question. Don't think it's in here, but that's fine and dandy. Let's have a look. No, I don't think it's in here, unfortunately. I can't see it in there, so that's fine. I can go upstairs and go get it if you want me to use some seaweed. I heard nobody likes Vegemite. Oh, really? They use it often as a challenge ingredient in Australian MasterChef. I think it's the same with like Marmite over here. You either love it or you hate it, and a lot of people don't like it. I do remember working in a like fine dining restaurant before. We used to make for like make fresh breads and whatnot. We used to serve them, but we used to use a machine. It's called a packer jet, and it's basically whenever we're using for like sorbets and things, we finally blend it down so it's nice and smooth whenever we're taking sorbet scoops out or ice cream. So we usually, it's like basically it's a machine. You put it in a little cylinder that you've got frozen ice cream or sorbet, and you put it through there. It's got a blade and it spins around and it blends it all up. So basically we did that with butter, but we put Marmite through it and we blended it up so we can cornell a butter flavoured Marmite, or flavoured butter Marmite, sorry, to go with bread. And we served that. And that actually went really well. It's basically a little bit more saltier butter. It's very, very nice. Sorry, I am Distant Chef. Just uploading a new YouTube video editing. That's okay. No, you're more than welcome. Lurk away. It's not a problem at all. I hate autocorrect. Ruins everything. Alright, Chef. Lurk mode engaged. Sets without warbot and defense mode. No problem. Fun guy lazy. No, not a problem at all, dude. If you need to, got things to do, lurk away. You're most welcome, guys, as I said. We fried seaweed at hotel. Gosh, so terrible. You didn't like fried seaweed. I'm not a big fan of fried seaweed myself. But I actually do